Welcome back. So, as the video is entitled, there's something I have to show you. I wasn't really 100% that this was gonna work like this, but once I got started, one thing I realized, wrapping up last week's session, I've had to put this game down. Like, literally, I can't do this anymore until you guys see this, because there's no way for me to realistically explain how I went from level 38 to whatever you want. I might just sit here and max out all of my available perks, honestly. I got my Nuka-Cola, and so look, this is gonna take half a second to set up and everything, but may I present the fastest way to level up in Fallout 4, from what I can tell, by a pretty wide margin. So nothing has really changed aside from I am now level 48 because this legitimately works. I went ahead and maxed out armorer, toughness, rifleman, gun nut, and science. So, like, I can actually build some stuff now. Using that, I upgraded the kiloton to its maximum level. The blaster rifle is now an actual rifle. Set it up with a night vision scope, and this thing is an absolute animal. The laser pistol got upgraded quite a bit, and the gamma pistol is now. I added the thing that allows you to charge for a little extra electrical damage, but doesn't matter what we're doing right now. This is the current rig. T60, T51, and a Raider 2. Now, for a basic setup, Vault 88, and you do not clear out anything else required. Get to the water purification, the Vault-Tec one, and outside of that, nothing at all. Don't clear out anything. Make sure that this is the only point of entry for the entire vault. So the way that this is very unfortunately going to play out for whoever decides to walk into this place is that right over there, just like that, every single person that runs through here is going to go right past those two beams. So if you aim just to the right of them, and this rifle, I'm sure any legendary would make short work of these guys, but as you can see, I've gotten through quite a few waves. So the basic premise is this. This is all here for safety, and this is here as mostly just a backup. Fake distress signal beacon. I'm pretty sure it's part of the Creation Club. It's definitely included in the new PS5 Anniversary Edition, but that's it. So I'm going to come right over here, and I'm going to sit just like this, and about right there, just like that. You get a spot where you sometimes are going to hit the beam, and you're sometimes going to miss and go behind it to the wall behind everything. So when these guys start going, you can just and this is it. This is the gameplay. And you can boost this a little bit with Mentats. And then God forbid anything gets close enough, I have the shotguns and the heavy machine gun turrets here, ready to go. And I'd like to point out, my intelligence is currently sitting at 13 with Mentats, and I just procced Idiot Savant. So that still happens quite a bit. And if you land that at just the right spot, like turning in a quest with Mentats, those glasses, the hat, and if it procs Idiot Savant, like you can level up immediately. So I've just been kind of sitting here. You just sort of randomly pull the trigger because the explosion damage on the kiloton will take care of the vast majority of them. You don't even have to be close. You can just sit here. I don't even really need to even look at the screen. Just when you see them coming in, that's great. Let them start getting close. The nice part about this, and you'll see as I start to get a little more overwhelmed, which really won't matter, and there we are, level up. When somebody throws a grenade, it usually hits that. So that's the end of this particular raid. There we go. Come over here and grab anything that you want. A relentless shish kebab, that's cute. You can see I'm not even picking up most of this stuff because I don't need it anymore. That's nice, that's nice. These guys are a great source of grenades and stim packs and a lot of ammunition. One thing to note, if you are playing on console, I don't know if PC has the same problem, but especially in survival, I've been doing one level and then saving, applying the perk, and then if you can, if you have the time or the mental capacity or the things in order for you to accomplish out there in the world, leave the vault. Go somewhere else for a second. Doesn't matter where. Head down to the Atom Cats, whatever, and I'll show you why in a minute. I think Gunslinger is what I'm doing next. And then just because, like I said, plenty of grenades. Drop that. This is probably full. Yep. So I'm going to sleep for a couple of hours and save. Grab that. Hop back in my power armor. Let's grab some steel. We can repair that arm. Now, leveled up, I don't know if I showed you this. The Kiloton gets really powerful. Like, really, really powerful. Make short work of these guys. Let's see what we got here. We didn't even lose one? I thought one went down. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just explain it just in case. So sometimes when you are going through this, you'll take a grenade or something. Will take out some of your turrets. My current record is 22 waves. And you almost can't do that. Once you get to a certain number of fallen out here, especially on console, your game will crash. It's best practice, level up, go save, let everything clear out. But if you don't have the components on hand to repair these, if you leave, they'll repair themselves. Which is why I say level up, go save your stuff, put all your gear away, and then head out into the world somewhere. So we're gonna go make a quick run to repair the power armor, swing by the Atom Cats, sell some of this water, get something useful, probably just ammo. And if you find yourself using something like a combat rifle or a radium rifle, anything that takes 45 ammunition, definitely invest in the time to set up the manufacturing stuff. A pack of 10 45 caliber can be crafted for 2 steel, 1 fertilizer. And you can buy steel anywhere, like anywhere. So you can really get a lot of ammo pretty quickly. The amount of fertilizer that I have just sitting around because of my scavenging stations is huge. So, like, I'll go and just make 500 rounds and not have to worry about it. And go level up a few more times. Just keep doing this. Then come out here. Oh, I need circuitry to repair that one? Okay. I have not found a better way to get to the Atom Cats, by the way. I tried going through there a couple of times, and I keep getting lost. Like, I'll get turned around. It ends up taking longer. Even after you clear out there's a family of ghouls over here that keeps respawning for some reason. I guess it's probably part of a quest, and if you don't complete the quest or take them all out, then they just keep coming back. But there's like Mrs. Jones as a ghoul will come and attack you. Look at, what is this? Oh, it's just a scavenger. Interesting. I'll just leave you guys to it. Not my circus. It's nice to hear that again. This little intermediate score that plays from time to time doesn't play in Far Harbor, and I was over there for a long time with Longfellow. I'm still a little sad about him. He never made it. He never came. So that means the power armor, the right to bear arms is gone. And everything that he... We essentially dated for 3 months on that island. Makes me sad. Sold. And then plasma cartridges. I need, what's that? 180 worth. Nice. Has that always been there? The unarmed bobblehead is sitting at the Atom Cats. Good to know. So yeah, even if you're struggling with this, and the turrets have to take on the majority of the grunt work with this particular setup, if you can get some shots off, if you do enough damage to any enemy, even if the turrets take it out, you'll still get the experience. So really, you could sit down there with a minigun and just pepper everything and let the turrets do the majority of the work. And once the turrets go down, shut everything off, close the doors, make sure you're safe, and then from that point on, make a supply run. When you come back, your turrets will all be repaired. You can do it again, and do it over and over and over again until you're at your desired level. Which, for me, after level 50, I think legendaries start spawning more frequently, so that'll get interesting. They're already basically everywhere. I remember doing the run to get the kiloton rifle in Far Harbor. We came across 3 or 4 legendaries just out in the open. They're just there. No big deal. And really, at the only real risk here, doing this particular system, is what is that? What is that? That is a sentry. No thanks. Like I was saying, it will crash your game. It's too many ragdolls for the engine to process. You might not have that type of a bottleneck on PC, but on PlayStation, 2 or 3 waves is really all it can handle. And really picking through all of those ragdolls just to find the legendaries and see if they dropped any halfway decent weapons is so difficult. But that's where I got the first legendary radium rifle, was by doing this. The Exterminator's radium rifle. But see, now it's cleared out. And if these were still broken, these would all be repaired. Sort of take care of themselves. I also don't know if you get flags for everything. It's probably just the first one. Once you get past wave 10, you get a flag for raiders and gunners individually. Raiders this time. Raiders are a lot easier. They're a lot squishier than the gunners. And their tracking isn't nearly as good. Oops. Yeah, I do. I think I can hide. I think I can sit right here. The only thing you have to be careful about is that you're not pulling the trigger so fast to adjust your actual aim, and you can just... That's it. Especially if they take cover behind that pillar. And that's pretty much the closest that a legendary will ever get to you. Sometimes they're stubborn. 2-5. The nice part about the Ragers, their legendaries will just sit there and try to tank it. Those poor things. They have no idea. See? It's easy. And this is a very established setup. Hmm? And that's what it takes to go from level 49 to 50. Now I am padding the numbers a little bit. Mentats and maxed out intelligence, but still. It's really just a matter of time, and safety is not an issue. Even if, especially if you're not on survival. Doing this on a regular run, you could just sit here for an hour and be level 100, no problem. Homie's got a rocket launcher. New record! Ooh, they're sending in dogs now. stop at level 51, I think. Yeah. Occasionally, one of them isn't all the way. There it is. And we'll just turn that off. We'll see what we have to mess with. But see, the pile gets pretty big, pretty quickly. Those ones that come in with the sword, I feel extra bad for because they never had a chance. Not bad. I'll take it. Oh, he had two things. I love that you get really close to your ammo back, too. Okay. Seven of those are down. See, like, that would be very expensive to try to repair. I'm not gonna do it. There's Gunslinger. I'm hesitant on this one. Affect a larger area. It's a huge boost for the kiloton, but That means it cannot be used indoors. Sold. I'm gonna rack out for 12. Try to get some rest. Free bottle caps. The amount of water that comes into this is just crazy. Let's grab that steel. Alright, yeah. So we have 2 still functional. That was a rough one. That one grenade took out like 2 or 3 of them, and then that boy with the rocket launcher did some damage, I think. I wonder what that is. And why there's a sentry over there. I almost want to fight it. Especially now, this rifle would probably make short work of a robot. Do you want to find out? I kind of want to find out. Let's go for that sneak attack for the first hit. I don't have Sentinel power armor out here or anything. This is a bad idea. Okay. Free fusion cores. Oops. I didn't want that. So why was there a sentry bot here? Weird. These guys are still here, which makes me think these are probably still broken. You might have to go all the way to the Atom Cats to reset it. Nope. See? And there you have it. Just keep gambling, Clem. And that is the fastest way to level up in Fallout 4. Next, I think I'm going to try to plan a stream for tomorrow. The next big target is Cabot House. We're going to go for Lorenzo's artifact. After that, I think we'll start making the prep to head towards Nuka World, since we're over level 50 at this point. Like I said, we'll be level 80 or higher by the time I meet Preston. But whatever. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Or soon, anyway.